Hello, everyone. Welcome to this next episode. I am Stan, and I am also known as the Shadow Seeker. And in this video, I will be doing a tarot reading. We will be diving deep into what is to come forward for us in the month of February. So, this will be a collective reading. And again, we'll be seeking and diving deep into the collective energy to see what is to come out for us in the month of February. I'm not sure if everyone had tuned in or not to the past reading for when we transitioned from December to January, but we are basically continuing this trend and we will be basically diving into what situations, circumstances, obstacles that we may face transitioning from January to February. So, as you all know, we will start out with my tarot deck. I believe in the last reading, I started out with the What's the Vibe deck, but I feel more guided just to start with the tarot. And we may jump into the What's the Vibe deck, we may not. But we will start out seeing where we are currently, which card represents us collectively. And I just want to also throw this out there. If you are not part of the collective, because I do channel into a very specific collective of specific individuals every week, if you are not part of the collective, I definitely recommend that you like or subscribe. This will help me pick up better on your energy, and we will just start jumping right into it. So we're going to see where we are currently, which card represents us in the present moment. Okay, so as I'm shuffling, two cards flung out, and we already have some beautiful messages here. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse position, and it's paired here with the Six of Swords in the upright position. These two cards represent us right now as a collective energy. So I am definitely feeling and truly seeing visually right now that we are releasing some really heavy burdens that we have been carrying around for quite some time. That's what it feels like. And we are transitioning to much calmer and stable waters as we transition from January to February. So this is very, very beautiful. This is very tremendous energy that I'm sensing right here. And it's just amazing because I really do feel like a lot of us in the collective have been carrying a lot of things that have been weighing us down. So this could be like, insecurities. This could be imposter syndrome. This could be lower vibrational habits. This could be old thought patterns. This could be whatever it may be specifically for you out of those things. And it's just this like weight of the world coming and crashing down upon you. But I'm seeing here very clearly that in this transitional period that we're going to be having going into February, that we will be releasing this particular thread of energy. And it's going to make us feel so much more calmer and so much more peaceful. We just have to get over this little hurdle, this little stomping block, whatever you want to call it. So right now we all could be really feeling out of sorts, really out of balance, really sluggish, really tired, really drained, but we are definitely aligning with this Six of Swords energy. And this is just the strongest thread of energy that I'm picking up, is that we are transitioning to much calmer, much stable waters, and it just feels really tremendous. So I'm so happy to really see that this is coming out here for the collective, because this particular collective that I channel into, this collective energy, it really feels that this weight has just been almost like thrusted upon you, and that you've been lingering with it for like the longest. So to finally be able to release this and be able to really move forward with your life, that is really a beautiful thing. And it really shows that we really are accepting a lot of what we might consider shortcomings. But I really feel like we really don't have any shortcomings. We all have specific things that resonate within our core frequency that really defines who we are. And it really feels like we're embracing that as we're transitioning. And so it just feels like this lightheartedness or like this boulder in a sense that I'm visualizing. And like we are literally just like smashing it or, letting it just kind of roll off of us, or if it has rolled onto us, and flattened us out, we are, transitioning and reforming and becoming a lot stronger instead of just letting it, kill us essentially. So I know that sounds like a really strange visualization, but that's just what I'm like picturing right now. So anyway, the next card here is going to be the card that represents the theme of the month. Okay, again, with the beautiful energy here, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position. The strongest thread of energy that I'm feeling with this card is we are really emphasizing the importance of making sustainable investments in our lives. And so, what this means is it feels that we are transitioning to something that is really quite stable because we are really working on ourselves. We are really investing in ourselves. We are really coming stronger and aligning more powerfully into a more wholesome version of ourselves, is what it feels like. So, whatever this is, it's going to show up in the physical and it's going to really look really tremendous. It's going to be this like long term type of sustainability because we finally are taking back our power from something that really, kept us in this lower vibrational energy, this dark assemblage of what I call gray matter. And we are just letting this go. And we are really looking at the long term rewards of investing within ourselves. And it just feels beautiful. Again, that's like the only word that I really can explain this type of feeling. I mean, it feels really rich and just inviting and just really super enriching for our soul, is what it really feels like. I know it sounds really kind of like weird to say this, but this feeling, it just feels like we are receiving some sort of divine reward for choosing ourselves, for putting ourselves first, for making ourselves the top priority and really investing in our expansion, our growth. And it just feels so stupendous and just so tremendous. It really does. Like, I know it sounds so crazy to say these things. And as I'm saying it, like, I really feel really lighter. I feel as if I could like, I know it sounds really crazy to say, but like I could fly or something, but it just really feels like I'm not restricted, to anything or bound to anything. It really feels as if things are really just going in this really steadfast, steady pace. And it just feels amazing. And that is definitely the strongest thread of energy here. I don't usually say this, but I'm hearing that good things really take time. So this is just like a reminder and encouragement from spirit that it's really time to think about the long term gains rather than the immediate results. So this could look really different for a lot of us, I know for me specifically, and this might resonate with a few others, we're really trying to reevaluate certain connections within our lives. At least I know I am. And in doing so, I'm taking baby steps and really taking back my power and really doing what I should have done all along, really put myself as a priority, but also put myself out there and make myself be seen, make myself be known, and really invest in the betterment of myself. And in doing so, I'm taking my time to grow and to expand. Of course, I want to become, whatever it is that I desire at the finish line, but I know that it's going to take divine timing in order to get there. And that's what this feeling truly feels like, this specific thread of energy. And it just feels really super intense. So I really feel like the majority of the collective is really going to resonate with this particular thread of energy. And it just feels amazing. So we're going to draw 3 cards here, or however many cards fall out, and see what situations are going to present themselves in the month of February. Okay, so as we are shuffling, we have our first card here that represents a situation that we may face moving into the month of February. I do want to say just real quick that this reading, of course, tarot really primarily is not used to quote unquote predict the future. But based on the current energy in this reading, these are situations that we may face moving into the month of February. And so the card that we have here is the Seven of Wands in the upright position. It's really kind of funny because we have 2 7s. We have the Seven of Pentacles and then the Seven of Wands. So we have 7 7. So that could be some sort of angel number there that, maybe you guys want to look up just to, put that out there. But with this Seven of Wands here, it really feels like strongly the most strongest thread of energy is that there's going to be some sort of adversity that we are going to be overcoming. But it really feels that we have what we need to overcome whatever this intense, heated, passionate adversity could be. And it really stems from some sort of conflict. It really feels like in 2 specific areas: someone's love life and also someone's workplace. So someone could be experiencing some chaos or some issues concerning a relationship dynamic that could be romantic or platonic. But I'm also equally feeling that somebody could be experiencing a lot of chaos or upheavals within a work dynamic, and things could get really passionate and really heated. But this card is really about standing firm in your power and really protecting yourself, really guarding yourself, and really standing up for what it is like you really believe in. And so I really see that whatever adversities that we face that pertains to these specific energy dynamics, it really feels that we are going to overcome these, and we are going to become so much more powerful once we overcome these specific situations. There's also something here surrounding a financial situation as well. That's some sort of thread of energy that I'm picking up on as well. And so there could be some sort of competition or challenges around some sort of financial situation for somebody, but I'm really seeing that you are going to get past that as well, that you're going to overcome that and get to a much better place, is what it feels like. The more you stand your ground, the more you defend your position, and the more you stand up for yourself. This really is a call for you to be really resilient and not give up in defending your position, because you really are meant to defend yourself at this particular time and really stand up with tenacity and persistence. And in doing so, you'll be rewarded divinely, is what it really feels like. So this is something where it's like, you will win this fight because you're fighting for the right thing. This really feels really powerful. Even though this is a minor arcana card, this really feels very powerful moving into the month of February. So just be prepared for some sort of intensity. Now, the next card we have here is the Queen of Pentacles. I love this energy. I have to admit, I really love all of the energy that I'm feeling so far, because it really feels super, super powerful, super amazing, and super strong. So I know the people that I'm channeling into are very high vibrational beings naturally at their core. And even if you have faced a lot of adversity in your life, now is the time to really reward yourself with this Queen of Pentacles, really nurture yourself and really be kind to yourself, because it really seems like the war's over. At least that's what it feels like. It really feels like Spirit is saying, like, you've already battled enough battles and you've already won the war. And so this is really time to really nurture yourself, to heal yourself from within, to really give yourself the love that you might be giving to others, you know, so freely, put yourself, as the number one priority, which you automatically should be doing that anyway. I mean, I can't really tell you what to do, but, I'm just putting that out there that, you always should put yourself first, because who else is going to do that? You know what I mean? But this is also a call to really focus on the home and the family right now, too. So there might be some sort of healing that needs to be done within the home and the family, or the people that really you support and that support you. I'm really feeling that this is also a time to be really generous, not only with others, but definitely with yourself. So there could be something where you might get tested, is what it feels like, in terms of generosity. And if you pass this specific test, it's like you'll be rewarded from the divine, is what it feels like. I know it sounds really kind of crazy to say this, but that's what it really feels like right now. It really seems like it's more of a message to really be more humble, and really be more thankful for what it is that you already possess, because you naturally possess this great sense of abundance, whether you know it or not. And so really it's just kind of like reaffirming to yourself that you are, this high vibrational being that is, endowed with a great sense of abundance and greatness within yourself. So it's almost like a reminder in a sense. Okay, so now we have, for another situation that we will face in the month of February, we have the World card in reversed. And I know this is talking about cycles, but in a sense, it does feel like this is somebody seeking some sort of personal closure with something. That's the very strongest thread of energy that I'm sensing. There could be a lot of emotions right now. And it really feels like that there's some sort of like closure that was being seeked, and maybe it wasn't sought, is what it feels like. Maybe you didn't receive the type of closure you thought you would, but you are going to be receiving some sort of personal closure with some sort of emotional situation, something that really resonated heavily with you in some sort of relationship dynamic, or something that really caused a lot of emotional turmoil in your life. And so this really is saying here that you will get all of the closure that you so desire and that you actually deserve. And really, it all depends on you, because the more you align with your highest potential, that will align you to the type of closure that you truly deserve. So it really feels like the time is now. Like, that's what it really feels like. That's what, like, I'm hearing. I really don't usually say that in readings, that I hear things, but that's what it really feels like. Spirit is really like echoing right now, or saying, that the time is now to really stand in your power. And this is how you will get everything that you truly deserve. So this is really a powerful message, because the World card does represent endings, but it also represents beginnings as well. So it's like really comparable to like the Fool energy. And so it really feels like when you reach this zenith of receiving this personal closure with something, it really feels like it's going to ignite a different cycle within your life to open up all these new opportunities. So there's this level of having to let something go. And once you do, and once you really stand firm in your power and definitely know your worth and know who you are and truly embrace your authentic self, it's like so many different avenues, so many different doors are going to open up, and it's just going to look so tremendously beautiful for you. So I'm just super excited. Okay, so now we're going to channel into some challenges or obstacles that will present themselves in the month of February based off of this current energy. Okay, so a slew of cards flew out as I was channeling into what obstacles and challenges that we will face. So, because these cards really flung out all together, I really feel like it's one big message and not necessarily different messages here. And it really feels like there's a lot of these heavy emotions that may be currently weighing us down. But of course, I've already established that we will be releasing a lot of weight and a lot of lower vibrational things that really have been weighing us down. And so this could be talking more externally, is what it feels like the more I'm channeling into this. But we have the King of Cups in the reverse position. And I'm just picking up on some sort of like masculine energy of someone being really emotionally manipulative or like coercing someone when it comes to certain emotions. But I'm also sensing that someone's masculine energy is hurt at the moment, or there could be a lot of what it really feels like emotional turmoil or emotions all over the place or getting the better of someone, it just really feels like someone is really not aligned with like their emotional intelligence, their emotional stability. They're feeling really out of sorts emotionally. And it looks different for everyone and it feels different for everyone. So whatever this is though, it really almost feels somewhat residual. It feels like something that's been carried in a sense, and it's been carried a long time. But whatever it is, it's really clouding your vision right now with the 3 of wands in the reverse position. It's really preventing you from making critical moves, is what it feels like, in your life for growth and expansion. And it really feels like, you're resisting the need to take some sort of action on something. You can't see, past your nose in a sense. You can't, or you lack rather, you know, future foresight into something, and a lot of opportunities that you are really, trying to manifest or, like craving in your life, you're experiencing these unexpected delays, and it's causing a lot of confusion here, and it really feels like it's all in your mind with the 2 of Swords in the reverse position. And it really feels like you are really at this like divergence or this major crossroads with something. And it's like you don't know what's up or what's down or what's left and what's right. What really, discerns, the most of your attention right now is what it feels like. It feels like this stalemate. It feels like some sort of overload when it comes to certain emotions, and it just really feels heavy, is what it feels like. This is like the heaviest part of the reading, but even though it feels heavy, it's like it equally feels light because it feels like you are really actually letting go of this. And these are like challenges that, what I'm sensing are really more perceived now that we've expanded so much, And so it feels like it's just something residual that's trying to like pull you back in, you know? But I'm really sensing that you're still not really sure if you're making the right moves here with the moon card in the upright position. And I'm sensing that you may think that there's just like something more that needs to be done, or you feel like there's something that's like hidden from you in a sense, like there's some sort of like esoteric knowledge that's hidden from you, or something that you're meant to be doing that is hidden from you. But I'm sensing that really this is just irrational fear, anxiety, illusions, that's been casted upon you. And it really feels like it's been casted upon you from external sources. So this could be, significant people in your life that have made you feel like you aren't meant to amount to anything or that you won't amount to something. But this is just all an illusion. And so I see all of us really getting out of this type of energy, out of this stagnation. out of these, lower vibrational patterns of, feeling like we're not enough or feeling like we don't deserve something. Cause, we all really are high vibrational beings here. And so, whatever this is, it will not last long in the month of February. It's going to be like this really gradual transition I'm sensing, but I do sense that, you are going to align more with the lighter energy that I've been feeling and that I'm still feeling here. So all of this is just perceived, and so once you get out of this illusionary, you know, vibrational sense of, dread and worry and anxiety, and know that you truly are aligning with what it is that you truly desire because you're attracting that in. You're raising your vibration to attract that in. You're affirming to the universe that you deserve it. It's going to happen for you. The universe is going to open up those avenues for you and bring those manifestations into fruition. So, really, this is just not a time to really worry or fret. I really just feel like everyone needs to go back to their mindfulness practices, whatever works for them to stay grounded and to stay undistracted from these external sources, because whatever these external things are, they're really no good for us, but the more you really align with your true highest potential, you're just going to see so many different divine rewards. I'm telling you, like, that's what it truly feels like here. So, okay, so we're going to get ready to end this reading. I'm going to pull one more card and we're going to see the overall energy. And this card is going to be advice from spirit moving forward into the month of February. Okay, so for spiritual advice, we have here the Two of Wands in the upright position. Spirit is saying with this card that right now it's really essential to take calculated risks to create the life that you want. You really need to step out of your comfort zone and make important decisions for you to manifest the types of dreams and other manifestations that you so desire, and to take action at it. Don't be withdrawn. Don't be, cooped up in some little ball, like be, a risk taker. Step out of your comfort zone, really take bold action for what it is that you want. Because when you do this and when you tell the universe that you deserve it and that you want it, but you stand firm and powerful in that, the universe will help you manifest what it is you so desire. So, this is exactly what Spirit is saying here with this card. And that is the strongest thread of energy that I'm feeling with this card. So, whatever it is, whether it's career, relationship, something concerning family, whatever it is, you have to take the bold action in order to make that future a reality. Okay. So for the overall energy here, we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card reversed. And underneath that, we have the Five of Swords reversed. And then we also have the Three of Swords reversed. So right now, there is this raw energy that I'm feeling, this, sense of really feeling all over the place, really feeling these intense highs and these intense lows and maybe even intense in betweens. And there is this conflict that's going on that really feels external, and that's going to look different for everybody. But whatever this is, we are healing from this right now. We are definitely surviving this, and we have survived, what again, this war, the worst that was, yet to come. We've survived all that. And now this is about taking back our power. This is about standing firm in what we believe in and really truly aligning with our highest potential. And so I'm seeing confirmation of that we will be doing this in the month of February. So things are going to be starting to get more lighter and lighter the further we progress further into the year, and particularly transitioning into the month of February. So it's just really beautiful. Okay, so we're going to close this reading here, but I'm going to draw a single card from my Spiritual Messages Oracle deck. And the card that I drew, it says, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. So, see, this is really a beautiful closing message to this reading. It really encompasses a lot of what came out here for us moving and transitioning into February 2025. So, I definitely want to thank everyone who contributed their energy to this reading. I really hope that something here resonates for you. And again, if you're not part of this collective, if you want to join it, definitely feel free to like and or subscribe. If you found anything in particular that really resonated with you, feel free to leave a comment. And I send everybody lots of love and happiness and positive vibes, energy. And I hope that everyone has a good remainder of their day or evening. And I will see you in the next episode.